the word free speech has sort of become like fake news. It's sort of this word that's sort of a catch-all, and free speech is not really the point. These are private companies, and they can do any edit. Like, you can do whatever you want here, and nobody screams, I'm not allowed on Chris Cuomo's show. It's free speech. Like, I should be able to. And so we mistake what is a private company for a digital public square. It is not that, and that's the problem. Is everyone feels like it's theirs to own.
They feel like it's a newspaper.
Yes, but you can't get in any newspaper, can you? Can you show up and be in a newspaper?
And they have rules about what words they allow and what language in terms of use. And you believe we need more of that here?
I do, because I think the ones that are succeeding, guess who's eating everybody's lunch? TikTok. Let's leave aside the Chinese government influence there, which is still, our government's trying to figure that out and figure out ways to protect American citizens from that. But they're doing really well, and they're eating up all the advertising money because it's a pleasant place to be, because you don't feel like you're at a party and someone comes and vomits on your shoes at all the time.
So what's the balance between allowing people to say things that you may not like?
Why should you have to listen to any of that? I mean, free speech goes, free hearing is too. Why should I listen to someone saying?
But isn't that your choice as opposed to Twitter's?
Yes. So yes, but Twitter's designed so it's incoming. It's never been edited out of yours. Now, Elon's talked about filter versions of it, and I don't know what that means. Does it mean I'll take the high racism one and the low racism one? I don't know what it means.
Well, on my feed,
yes,
there's almost always a caution for me that the following replies contain language that may be,
right, right,
and it's almost always on my feed.
Exactly.
But is that okay? Look, here's my concern about it, and I felt like this with Kanye West. I feel like this about Ye. I feel like this about the letter that was sent on Amy Coney Barrett's, the Supreme Court justice. Let the best idea win. When you put down an idea, you give it power, especially now because you can't censor anything anyway. That book's going to come out.
Right.
Maybe not from Penguin,
but it's not about
going to get out.
Power. It's able to say terrible things about people and dunk on them. That's not really power.
But where's the line? Because I'm saying, like Amy Coney Barrett, we don't know that she's going to write a book where she's like, dropping ugly language. It's an idea that people find offensive. And it's also an idea that was motivated by a majority of the Supreme Court of the United States. Right. If that's something that you can censor, isn't that too far?
Yes, but it's a private company. The First Amendment, I don't know, people really need to read it because it says the government cannot censor.
And prior restraints are only about government.
Correct. It's all about government. A private company can do whatever it pleases and whenever it wants. And so the question is, what do you want to create? So if he wants to create a free-for-all, he can do that, but he's not going to sell a lot of advertising, and then it's going to go away. And so you have to decide what you want to do. If you want to create a... Why would people be anywhere that's not fun to be at? It's just not just fun, but interesting. He's trying to create this fun space. I don't think it's, there was someone from Silicon Valley, he's like, he's going to make it more fun. I said, for whom? Because for some people, it's not fun at all. And so that's the
But
thing.
Isn't that going to be on us? Like, you and I will choose whether or not Twitter's the right platform for us because of what's going on there.
If it becomes a cesspool, you're going to come off of it. And
because one person's cesspool is another person's, swimming pool.
You can't sell advertising. I mean, let me get to the business. This has never been a good business. And so the stock has been a terrible stock to own, except for the people who got in on the Elon Musk price. That's been great for shareholders because he overpaid for it so badly. And so the question is, can you create a place where people like to be and spend time so you can have a business of it, whether you're going to sell subscriptions, whether you're not going to buy a subscription to a place where people call you names. That's not going to, why would you do that unless you have a certain proclivity, and that's fine. It's a free country to do things like that. But you want to sell a product that people are delighted and love. If you don't do that, if he doesn't do that, he's going to lose a lot of money. And
well, delighted in love does not apply to a lot of social media, certainly Twitter.
It could, though. People have a very good time on TikTok. People have a very good time.
It's true. A lot of younger people
on
there.
Instagram. There's lots of problems at each place, but they're enjoyable to use in some fashion. Or they can be. The
best thing he's got going for him is every survey, you see all the market research, the majority of this country does not identify as fringe and does not like it. So that's the upside, is that the majority
It should be a great
wants
experience.
better.
And by the way, young people, I was interesting because young people are not on this platform. It really is old people yelling at each other at this point. It's a scream fest. And so the question is, what is going to be good to attract a younger audience? Not that it has to just be a young audience, but I talked to my son today who knows Elon, and it's like, what's happening to him? Why is he doing all this stuff? He's a meme lord, and he's sort of taken it to the extreme. Sometimes he doesn't. And I said, what would it take to get you on Twitter? And he said, nothing, absolutely nothing.
It's
There's
not for
nothing,
them.
It's not for me.
Hey, thank you for watching. Please go to newsnationnow.com, newsnationnow.com, and you can find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button down below. Then you will get more of News Nation's fact-driven coverage.